I'm never sleeping, cause sleeping is the cause of your death. Live by the code till I take my last breath. I'm never sleeping. I hustle while you rest. We from the cooking still ain't nothing left.
It's your boy Reality Round Bullard, man. I'm here with another episode of the Reality Round with my co-host
Boss Talk 215_Reality Realm. Hey, listen, man. I don't know how many times we gotta tell y'all folks, man. We giving out money here, man. We giving out gift cards. We need to get to 6K subscribers, man. This is a big thing for us. It's a big deal. If y'all don't want it, we'll keep it. We'll go out to dinner ourselves and say fuck it, whatever. But hey, listen, moving right along, man. We're gonna jump into this real quick, man, because a lot of things going on in the world, and I think we need to tackle a few things. First thing, we're gonna jump into our usual life topics. Is it good for two homies to date two girlfriends? Is that a good idea? Like simultaneously, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I think it's an upside and a downside to everything you do. And my only thing though, the downside with that shit, the ramifications can be
detrimental.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying?
Detrimental,
like,
to say the least, man. Some
aspects of it is good. At times it's good. Oh yeah, y'all could double date and all that cool shit. Like, and that's the part that's what the females see.
Right, exactly.
The minute that shit is official, we gonna be going out together now. We could plan trips together now and all that. But you know what though? My issue with that is the minute information start cross-referencing.
Yup.
That's when it becomes a fucking problem. Motherfuckers know shit that you didn't want them to know, and this and that and that and this, man. Listen, it just goes on and on. And it's like before you know it, it's one big fucking mess.
So, and friendships get crossed with that too. Friendship, you can lose a friendship over that.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just not, it's not a healthy thing. I just don't think it's healthy. That's all I'm gonna say. I don't think it's healthy. I don't think so.
I just think that it could go left at any time.
Right. And actually it's gonna go left as soon as it goes right. As soon as it goes right, it's gonna take a sharp left. And you're like, what the fuck? Like, what happened? Like, yo. And the craziest thing, the reason why I say that is because I'm pretty sure we've all been down this road. And we've all seen, like, damn, why I gotta have this conversation with this boy and we already, you know what I'm saying? Or why I gotta have this conversation with my girl and we already know, you know what I'm saying? Like, certain things you just know, you know what I'm saying? You know me and you vice versa. She know, I mean, like, you know, like, you gotta be able to, like, no, that's not, no. So I would say no. This is the worst idea you could ever think of. Unless you like 14, 15, whatever. Like, you know what I'm saying? Once you get into the whole we living together thing and, you know what I'm saying, you know, we're as one unit inside of one crib, or even if y'all have separate housing, you know what I'm saying? You know, it's like pouring gasoline on a fucking cut.
Right.
Because, you know, you could put a Band-Aid on the cut and then pour some gasoline on top of it. Once that gas starts seeping in, or even, you know what? All right, that was a little dramatic. Alcohol. If you pour some alcohol on a Band-Aid, whatever, and you got a deep enough cut, and it starts seeping through there, you're gonna get burned.
Oh, hell yeah.
You're gonna be highly upset.
Yeah, see, and one thing I've seen happen is when y'all all in the same mix and then motherfuckers start bringing up shit they shouldn't be bringing up.
Right. Well, I thought this was public knowledge. No, the fuck it's not.
Right, exactly. You know what I mean? That everything ain't, you know what I mean? It's not that all the time. Sometimes you got to know your position, man. You know, whether it not just, and I ain't just speaking, you know, for a woman. I mean, for a man too. Sometimes you got to know when to shut the fuck up. You know what I mean? Sometimes this ain't it. You running your mouth. You, like I said, you bringing up shit that you shouldn't be bringing up. And then like this awkwardness kind of falls over the fucking mood because you running your damn mouth. Like, come on, man.
Yeah, man. Then, you know, and it puts you in an awkward position because I've been in situations to where as though it's like, okay, everything is good on my end, but it's not good on their end. And then the chick try to come and talk to your girl, and it's like, well, I don't want to get involved with that shit. Like,
exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Now you're giving me too much info.
Right.
Some things are better left where it's at. Whatever that is, whatever my man decided to tell me, that's where I'm gonna leave it at.
No doubt.
Anything going further than that, I'm kind of cool. I don't need to know.
For
You know
sure.
what I'm saying? And like I said, that's more or less like, I think we all learn from teenage years, just doing that type of stuff. You kind of, that's how fights start.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? That's how. And in fact, we kind of did. Well, no, it wasn't like that. But I'm going to get into a situation that I think you remember about an individual that lived close to you. Like very, very close.
Mm-hmm.
And with his particular female or whatever. Now, it wasn't the same exact thing or whatever, but I was finding out info and feeding him. He's feeding it right to her.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, dude, I'm not telling you for that. I'm telling you just so you up on game.
No doubt.
You know what I'm saying? But, that situation got crazy or whatever. But I'm glad it all worked out at the end, whatever. Me and him still was cool. You know what I mean? So.
Right.
You know what I mean? But I'm just saying, just going through those type of situations, you kind of see where things get a little sticky, man. They definitely get a little sticky, and I would never do that in my adult years.
No doubt.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, no, listen, look. Okay, y'all got this type of connection, whatever. That's y'all. No, we're not doing no fucking. I don't want to know shit. I don't give a fuck. I don't care, nigga. The fucking Chiefs just won. That's all I know. That's all I know. You know what I mean? I mean that's a common thing. It happens all the time. But
what happens all the time?
Chiefs win. What do you didn't get the memo?
I mean, okay. Granted, they do have a winning record right now. Granted, they are
winning the record for like the last 7 years. Come on, bro. Don't do that to me. Don't do that to me. Come on now. Don't do that.
I'm talking about right here, right now. For you to make a statement about them winning, I'm saying they do got a winning record right now, so that's cool. They're the defending champs. That's cool. All that's cool. I just felt like the comment was a little just random. It didn't need to be said right now.
I don't want to say it was random per se, but I mean, if you feel that way, I get it. I understand it. I understand it, man. I understand it. These things happen. These things happen during conversations, and let's move forward. Let's move forward amicably. Let's do that.
No, I don't want to. I don't want to move forward amicably because I feel like some more smart shit going on right now.
There's nothing smart going on, man. You acting like y'all got a losing record. I'm not saying nothing about y'all.
Don't got no losing record. I ain't worried about it.
All right, cool. So why are we even spending time on this? I don't understand. Like, I'm not saying look, people, I'm not saying anything smart. I just made a comment and he took it and ran with it.
This the kind of shit that happens. Now, this is what always happens. Fuck the other shit you was talking about. This type of shit right here is what always happens.
So what is happening then? What is happening?
Just little indirect, you know what I mean? I ain't even gonna say indirect. This direct is a motherfucker because I know where you're going with it. Maybe somebody else might not, but I do.
I'm not going anywhere with it. I promise you I'm not. Okay? That was 2 weeks ago. I'm on a new high right now. You know what I'm saying? So listen, so we're gonna jump into the next topic.
No, we're not. No, we're not.
Why are we not jumping into
Listen, bro.
I'm kind of confused. Like, I don't know what's going on here.
What you better hope don't happen is you better hope history don't repeat itself, which they say it often does. Because I'm going to tell you something. I recall several years back.
First of all, that was 1993. I'm 90. Was it? No, going into 94, 93, 94 season. We're not reliving that. Okay, we're not doing that. So I already know where you was going. Let's cut the head off the snake.
Listen, all right, you know what? If you can't relive the past, if you can do it, I can do it. If you can, I can. That's how we playing this going forward.
All right. So wait. Even the law has a statute of limitations. So there's no statute of limitations on things?
Oh, fuck no.
Oh, wow. Okay. All right.
Listen.
Okay.
Well, you know what? Yeah, the law got a statute of limitations, but guess what? They ain't got one on murder. And that's reality.
Double jeopardy. How about that one? So, listen,
we're
gonna go ahead. We're gonna go ahead and go into the next topic.
You do that.
So why is it considered corny or lame to have dignity and class, but being a moronic fuck up is glorified? I'm gonna let you take this one. I just want to check something real quick. Look, get your answer.
You know what I believe? I believe that the reason why it's often treated that way is because, for one, the individuals that are actually perpetrating this fraud are frauds. And not to mention, being a piece of shit of a person is so much more easier than.
Right, it is, Joe. It is, right? Yeah, like you just say whatever and just say fuck it. Like,
very easy. You know, you ain't gotta walking the straight and narrow is not easy, bro. That's a task.
yeah, for sure.
That's like a job. And that's the reason why the average motherfucker don't want to do that. That's why somebody somewhere always got to lay claim to something. Meaning, I tell you what, you know what? Motherfuckers say, hey, what's your thing? What's your twist? Oh, I drink, or I smoke, or shit. I fuck with the pills. I fuck with whatever. Tell a motherfucker you don't do nothing and watch. They look at you like you got 3 fucking.
Right, like what? Like, what's wrong with you?
You don't do nothing at all. Like what? Nothing?
Like this is your first thing. You sick? No.
Well, it's fucking crazy, bro. And I talk about this kind of shit all the time. You might, you know what? Tell somebody, say your birthday just passed. And they say, yo, man, what you do for your birthday? You're like, man, I just fell back in the crib, man, chilled out, watched some movies. I ain't do much of nothing. Motherfucker gonna look at you and be like, damn, bro, you ain't do nothing at all for your birthday. I just told you what I did. But that ain't nothing. You could have did that any night. All right, yeah. Well, you know what? I thank God for seeing another year. How about that? And I said when I chilled out. But I could say I did that same exact thing, right? But now let me add this to the mix. Yeah, man, I just stayed home, chilled out, watched movies. I got fucked up. Now all of a sudden I got your attention.
Right.
Like, oh yeah, damn, what you had?
Right, exactly.
What's up? Damn, what you had? Nah, fuck all that. Know what I mean? Because just a second ago, you tried to make me feel like my shit was whack. See, this is what I be talking about, bro.
No, that's real shit, though, man. That's definitely real shit.
It's sad that that's the way we are, though. That's not cool. Like you know what I mean? That's like, you know, a kid go to school, try to do good in class. He or she is a nerd, a geek, and this and that. You know what? I tell these young motherfuckers all the time, especially like a young lady. I'll be like, look, you better stop shining on that nerd, that geek, because that motherfucker right there, he gonna be the one that designed that next app you just got to have on your phone.
Bro, trust me. I know. Yo. I'm just, you know what's crazy though, whatever, just to reiterate what you're saying, because it's like, there's nothing wrong with having your shit together at a young age. There's nothing wrong with that. It's only going to intensify as you get older.
Exactly.
So the way I look at it is this, man, like, and I'm pretty sure you're the same way. If I would have knew what I knew now back then, man, listen, yo.
Oh, man.
I'll be up like shit. Yo.
Oh man,
yeah,
so lovely.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, though, you know, you got to take some bumps and bruises in this.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, of course, man. Of course, definitely, man. You got to. You know what? You have to learn that life is, first of all, not fair. You have to learn that everything that you do is not going to be the way you expected the ending to be.
Right. I
think that's the 2 main key points, whatever. And I see that in a lot of young boys that I talk to, like, what? Like, yo, do this. Nah, I'm going to do this because that and the third. Okay. And you might get that phone call. I got a phone call years later, like, damn, why didn't I listen to you? And I always tell them, yo, I'm telling you because I've been there, man. It might not have been in the same exact position, but I see what you're going through in the options that you have.
Mm-hmm.
So why not take the road less traveled?
Right.
You might go around whatever, like case in point. Have you been on 76 lately?
Not lately, no.
Okay, all right. So they got this big construction thing, whatever, and my uncle came into town from Colorado, whatever. He from Philly, whatever, but you remember my Uncle Mel, right?
No doubt.
All right, so he came back into town. He been out of Colorado for years now. I mean, that's where whatever. So I'm like, all right, cool, whatever. He's like, man, why you taking this way? I said, yo, I'm living here right now. I know it's going to take us. I'm going to pull up on my GPS. So I picked him up to get a rental, right? And I said, all right, damn. We went down, to the airport, whatever. Came back, and I'm taking 95. Like, why you ain't taking 76? Bro, you need to go to Allegheny. We're going to ride through the hood, through Allegheny, whatever, because it's going to take me 10 minutes less to go through that path, whatever, even though it seems like it's longer, because but they have construction going on. Oh, ain't that bad. Okay. One of his friends called him. Man, I'm still stuck on 7. One of his friends got one of his nephews to, take him down, whatever, to get the car. He's like, man, I'm still stuck. He was like, oh, we at the crib. We about to roll out. We about to go down Old City. They're still stuck in traffic. I say, yo, I told you, man. Yo, I know sometimes you got to take a roundabout way to get to where you're going.
No
and
doubt.
You might get there faster.
Exactly.
That was the lesson with that.
Yeah, man.
I mean, not to cut you off, bro, but to say that is what I'm saying is this, man. I mean, when you think about, you know what, though? We're living in different times, too, man. We're living in different times. Times are so much different to whereas, though, I have to take a step back. Even me. I haven't hit 40 yet, and I'm like, all right, this is different. This is different, because I'm in between that age whereas, though, I got homies, well, I don't even consider young boys, they 35, 36, 37. And I see what they're doing. They're kind of like in between that 30 and down crowd. I'm closer to that 40 and up club. So it's like, yo, I got to take a step back when they say certain things. And I'm like, yeah, I mean, I get you, but I see where I'm going. I see where I want to be. And I see where y'all trying to get to, but y'all going too far back. Come on, let's go. You know what I'm saying? So that is what it is, whatever. I mean, that's just one of my things. And I do feel as though like it's a lot of things that we get, and I get you because I've been around you for so long, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, I get where you're coming from, and I take those same mentalities and apply it to what I've done, and then look back on people that's a little bit younger than me, and it's like, yo, come on, man. I'm trying to pull you a little bit. Come on, man. Like, because you about to get trapped with this whole crazy-ass era.
No doubt.
So I do think it's cool. Me, personally, I think it's cool if, I don't care if somebody is into, botanical shit, whatever, like doing plants and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? I don't care about that, whatever. You know what, though? It's something different.
Right.
It's something that you could put a trademark on. At this point in time in the society we living in, whatever, and I really feel as though whatever, we need to have more people of our culture or whatever to have different lanes. I think that's very important. So, I mean, I don't know how you feel about that, but I'm definitely very heavy on that.
Well, the thing that irritates me out the whole, in regards to the whole topic is the aspect of it where we say, but being a moronic motherfucker gets glorified, and it does. The more you act like a fucking idiot, the more everybody seems to love you. I can't call it. I mean, to me, there's a line. You could say, oh, this nigga crazy because he's funny as hell. But then, like, at a point in time where you cross certain boundaries and some of the shit that he's doing, it's not funny no more. Now it's like you look at it and you say, damn, homie, like you might need to act your age a little bit. You know what I mean? Like you
Right.
You're not no young boy no more.
Real trap.
Like, stop that dumb shit, dog.
Real trap. No, that's real, man. That's definitely real, man. Because at a certain point in time, when we get to these ages, you want to be able to grow old. You know what I'm saying? It's not like you 20, you like, man, I'm wild and I'm doing whatever. No, when you get to that 35 and over club, and my mind was like, yo, I want to live, man. I don't want to. I'm thinking about things. You know what I'm saying? Things I want to do later on in my life.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's not like I'm just sitting here, whatever, and like, oh man, I'm gonna go out here and do this, whatever. Case in point. All these people with this riot stuff. Okay, you're just begging for a case. You are. For what? I seen somebody, I sent you the joint, right? When the boy got, you know what I'm saying? Yo, like, what? First of all, dude, you owe this shit, and boy, like, he was about, we never know what this pill and lean age. He was about 30 at least. He might have been 22, for all I know.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But it's more or less like, yo, like, why? Yo, it's not nothing you even attain. Now, it's worth fighting for if you attained it. If you purchase that and somebody try to take from you, yeah, you go hard, man. You go hard as a motherfucker. I don't give a fuck what it is. You go hard because you earned that.
No doubt.
I'm an opportunist and I came up on something and somebody trying to take it from me. That's not even your property, man.
And I want to also add that if you're going to get into a physical altercation, a physical fisticuff over some shit like that,
Instead of fisticuff,
a fisticuff, yeah, you know, don't do it and be looking the fuck nasty while you're doing it. Like I that's the part of me. Nah, man, fuck that, man.
Wait, a fisticuff?
I be getting mad about that kind of shit. You out here looking all fucking nasty. First of all, you're doing something disgusting to your character. Out here running over some shit that neither one of y'all worked for. That's number one.
Right, that's my whole thing. Like,
and then you got a nerve to be looking nasty while you doing it.
Yeah.
Like, come on, man. Stop that dumb shit.
Wait. The funny part to me was the boy kept saying, Raheem called my brother, tell him to get the strap. Then he got ruffled up a little bit more. He got a little wrestled up. He was a little wrestling. There was a little wrestling going on in there. And then Raheem called my brother, get the strap. But the boy who's saying this or whatever, young boy keep playing around and grabbed the bag and got stole off on. So young boy, if you was trying to fight for your little package or whatever, you should have been knocked him out or tried to knock him out, like, and just get it over with.
All of that leaning up against the wheel, getting bent backward over the joint, all that stupid looking shit. See, that's what I be talking about, man. If you want listen, if you got to do these things, at least don't be looking the fuck nasty while it's going down. And that's what was going on. That's what I saw. I saw straight up just stank asses, two of them. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm like, come on, man.
I'm pretty sure they both farted during that. I'm pretty sure. I can tell you that. I'm pretty sure they both did, yo.
I think when that you know what? When that Fat Joe leaned back over the wheel happened,
yeah,
I would definitely say one ripped loose, and then when that sucker punch went down,
that Joe, I said, oh, shit.
You know what I'm saying?
Yo, man, that Joan was definitely crazy, man. And you know what though? It just goes to show, man, how. Think about it. You was around me when I was coming up, whatever. We wasn't opportunists. We was go getters.
Exactly.
The same way you was, the go getter. Like, yo, we got to get this paper. Like, you go this way, I go this way, I go this way, whatever. But we not going out here, whatever, and looting no fucking stores because main man got shot down the street. We not doing that.
Nah,
that's not yo, man.
It's counterproductive, man. In
the words of me and this fake ass African, I can't get jiggy with that shit. I can't. So
yeah, that shit don't do nothing for nobody.
And you know what though? We both on the same page with that. And let's segue into what this is actually about. We want to touch on real quick, not spend too much time on this because you know it's like a trend now. You know what I'm saying? It's like I'm gonna say this before we announce it, whatever. It's like when I saw it, I was numb. I was really numb, bro. It was like it was normal. That shit ain't normal.
Right.
That shit ain't normal, man. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna touch on the unfortunate and you know I'm gonna say unlawfully murder of Walter Wallace Jr. by the Philadelphia cops. I'm pretty sure y'all all seen it. It's been trending, I think, now nationally. I don't know if it's worldwide. Who knows? But I just want to see how you feel about it. Just real quick. We ain't got to get, we ain't got to touch it. I mean, because it gets repetitive with speaking to the same thing.
And which is why I'm only going to say this. May God bless that man, his family, his friends. May God give them the strength they need to get through this trying time, emotionally, psychologically, just give them what they need to deal with this. Because like you said, it's happening. It's turning into a trend and it absolutely should not be one.
Right.
Just, that's all I ask. I just ask God to keep them just keep them all. The victim, the family, the friends, keep them all, man.
I feel that. You know what, though? I respectfully respect that, man. Like, I don't even know if that's a thing, but I just made it up. I respectfully respect that. I'm going to take a little bit of a different approach, and this is not something new for us. I think on 2 episodes prior, I did touch a little bit on the retraining of the police forces in the United States. I still think that's a call to action. I really think that it's something that needs to be looked into. And then I got a different twist on it at this point. Maybe not a retraining. Let's get back to when you knew who the cops were and the cops knew who you were. Okay. I mean, those days when you knew, oh, that's such and such. Let me get out of here. Oh, that's such and such. He don't play no games. Let me stop doing what I'm doing. You can't just, this is not a customer service job. You can't just put people in front of people just to be the face of the company. You can't do that. This is, and one thing I do want everybody to understand is whatever, I actually do respect police, because at the end of the day, they have a family and they're trying to get home to their family as well.
Exactly.
You get what I'm saying? So that's one thing that people, no matter what race, culture, you got to understand. These are people that go out every day and risk their lives. They don't know what call is coming through that CB. I don't know if they even use CBs through that channel, whatever. They don't know what call is coming through, and they got to make it there. And what if it's a guy that has, 10 AK-47s with 1 million rounds? You can't stop this guy.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But they go out there and they risk their lives. So I do want to say that. And however, doubling back on that, I do want to say that just the Philadelphia Police Department, every cop, and I think, you know what, I'm going to say every police department across America, no matter big city, small city, intermediate city, it doesn't matter. Provide these people with tasers. Provide them with that. Now, if they don't use that, hey, listen, it is what it is. But from what I understand, they didn't have any. So it's a touchy subject. I don't want to get too far into it, but I'm just saying I think police reform should not be, or defund the police shouldn't be actually defunding the police, but let's go ahead and let's give the police the proper tools as well. So I will say that. And we're going to move along from that one as well. Now, waiting for this one. First of all, I want to say this, whatever. I want to throw out a disclaimer. I love this guy, man. This guy has took my franchise. He made my franchise relevant again. Not like we wasn't relevant before. We had a little lull in the middle, but he made us relevant again. Probably one of the greatest scorers I ever saw with my own 2 eyes. At his, fuck it, just greatest scorer, like one of the greatest scorers ever. Bottom line, no matter what height, what weight, it doesn't matter. But that being said, and I'm starting this one off, bro, because I got a lot of shit to get off my chest, and I don't know if you're gonna be able to follow this one. I hope you can. Burning bitch boy, Kevin motherfucking Durant. So you're still whining about not getting credit for your 2 finals and your two rings and your 2 finals MVPs. And why are you still comparing yourself to LeBron? It's no point. We know who you are. You are respected. Now, I want to get into something, whatever, that I had pulled up here. Bam! Evidence. Pulled this up. Now, this is coming straight out of Kevin Durant's mouth. People try to discredit my rings, but honestly, I feel like they're the most valuable of our era. People argue that LeBron is the GOAT, but if I beat him in back-to-back finals, then what does that make me? Let me tell you, Kevin Durant, you just pissed me off once again. Not only did you construct, matter of fact, fuck it, I'm going, wait. I'm going, you know what, fuck it, I'm going out on a limb. Not only did you destruct my team's only finals win that we probably could have got because you would have beat LeBron in the finals. No rap. It's been said by many NBA players the Thunder had the best team during that finals. You sat up here and you bitched and whined about Westbrook this whole time, right? And granted, Westbrook is a fucking wild card. We don't know what he's going to do, right? That's what we always say. However, during Game 6 and Game 7 of the 2016 Western Conference Finals, you proceeded to lay up a fucking apartment complex full of bricks that you shot. That's not, no. That's not what's up. Then come to find out, you was talking to Draymond Green during the All-Star game before we got to that playoffs about coming to the Warriors. Okay. Then we catch you on camera talking to Kate. I'm talking to Steph, and the confetti's coming down, X, Y, and Z, and you're just sitting up here, whatever. You talking to this guy like, I'm coming. Yeah, I'll be there. Don't worry about it. I'm gonna work it out. Then you proceed to go, and no doubt, nobody can guard you one-on-one. That's been said by many NBA players, both past and present. Nobody, you're 7'1". Nobody can guard you. You're like a fucking guard at 7'1". So you do that and you win with Steph and them. Then you win again, and at some point you thought you're the face of the Warriors. No, dickhead, they won before you. That is Steph, Clay, and Draymond's fucking city. So you can't get upset because you came in and added the fucking up, down, left, right, LB, select, start, super contra code. Nobody's talking. No, you can't do that. So now you go off with Flat Earth Kyrie. That's your guy now. All of a sudden, y'all cool. But again, you get caught on camera talking to this guy at the All-Star game, which preceded that All-Star game, whatever, talking to him, all of a sudden I'm signing to the Nets. I respect your basketball acumen. I respect your IQ. I respect your game. We've never seen nobody like you. But you, my friend, are a fucking bitch when it comes to making these fucking decisions. And lastly, who the fuck makes a burner account, my nigga? You're a grown-ass fucking man. If you wanted to, you should have responded with your original fucking Twitter account. Bam, I'm done. So no, you know what? Fuck your two finals. Fuck your two finals MVPs. Your MVP, you got that, whatever. You deserve your MVP. Because a lot of shit was going on that year in OKC. But fuck the two finals MVPs. And it is what the fuck it is. You're not going to be respected the same way, but we respect you as one of the greatest scorers we ever saw. Be happy with that.
Okay. I would like to respond to that. First of all, they say you never should live in glass houses and throw stones. The shit just don't work out.
I don't know where this is going, but go, okay. I'm following.
It's going. Now, okay. I can understand maybe why you would have some type of personal some personal ill feelings toward that man in regard to your team. That I get that. I understand that. So you got an opportunity to win that title and you don't do it for whatever reason. I get it.
I mean, you fucking choking, then signed to the team that.
I never was a fan of that shit. When I found that out, I said, "Damn, can't beat them, join them, huh?" Yeah, I wasn't with that. But I will say this. It's interesting how, and I'm not saying this is so much you, but this is a lot of motherfuckers. People are so quick to crucify him for quote unquote joining a super team to win his titles. When LeBron, every ring he owns is a result of him jumping to the team that he felt gave him the best opportunity to win. See, my thing is this: if you want to fault Kevin Durant for anything he did in that area, then you gotta fault LeBron as well. You can't get mad at Durant but say, "Oh, that's all right." When you look around at LeBron, It don't work that way. Like hey man, what's fair for the goose is fair for the gander. And I will say this also.
Damn, yo, I still use that. I want you to I still use that reference. That's some old school shit. But go ahead.
Oh yeah, you know that. That's back in the day, right there, part.
Yeah, for sure. Go
ahead. But yeah, though, and also I just want to also say this. Kevin Durant did beat LeBron both times they met when they met for the biggest on the biggest stage in all of basketball. So I get his little analogy. However, my man, I'll say this to Durant: ain't neither one of y'all got to never worry about being the GOAT, because neither one of y'all are that. You never will.
No. It's not about that. It's not about.
So for him to go public saying, well, if he's the GOAT, then what am I? Well, no, he ain't the GOAT, and neither are you. But I will say this though. I get it. I do get it. Everybody running around, ready to try to anoint LeBron, and I guess Kev say, well, damn. I did dust this motherfucking jacket twice. Like, so my name, I mean, you could say he can legitimately argue that he is the best player in the game today. He meaning Durant, when healthy.
Right. I mean, that's been the thing. 1 and 2, whatever.
Right.
Before he got hurt, whatever, it was always that 1 and 2 thing. Like,
right. So with that being the situation, like, you say, all right, well, damn, you know what? Kev can say, well, he ain't even the best player in the league right now. So how the fuck is he the greatest of all time? Don't even add up. So, I mean, I get that part. I get your part. I get your perspective. I get it. And I'm not knocking you for feeling how you feel, because I'd have felt the same fucking way. You know what I'm saying? So I don't knock it. But I'm going to say this, though. He did dust that man jacket twice. I mean, he dusted that joint, hung it the fuck up on a metal hanger, dog. He didn't even use a wooden joint.
Well, I can say the same thing. Whatever, LeBron dusted him off the first time, but my argument was always that team, that Harden, Westbrook, and Durant team was too young. That was way too young.
He dusted him when it was for the trophy.
Yeah, remember that was LeBron's first ring. They won against OKC. That was his first ring.
Right. Okay.
Yeah. But no. Here's my whole thing, whatever. That's my argument with this, whatever. When people talk shit about OKC, y'all lost to LeBron. I'm like, yeah, well, first of all, everybody was young. That's number one. Harden disappeared. We don't know where the fuck. We still looking for Harden in the playoffs till today. For number 3, it was this one call that I think I wish if I can tap into Westbrook and Durant. Not Harden so much, whatever, because they was arguing for this call, and KD clearly got fouled. We'd have went up 2-0. That would have fucked the Miami Heat psyche up. So we won the first game.
And stuff like that does have a lasting effect on the series. People who don't really know sports in depthly, they don't see that. But it does. Stuff like that, because it can demoralize you, man.
Right.
When you know for a fact, you know what I'm saying, you should be up 2-0 right now instead of some fucking 1-1 tie.
What's so crazy though, bro? Whatever. Everybody keeps talking about this Jimmy Butler 40-point game, right, in the finals. I think it was a triple-double. But everybody forgets Westbrook scored 44 in the finals as well. And I'm like, he's the such and such, whatever. It never shoot a 3. Westbrook couldn't shoot 3s back then. It was all mid-range and layups.
Yo, you know what, bro? And this is a little off topic, but it's still about basketball, though.
Okay.
I saw something earlier, and when I saw this shit, I said, damn, Chris need to see this.
Whoa, what's going on?
We was always discussing that shit about the bubble and all that. Now, this cat made this video right now. I forget exactly what his name was, but he used to play ball too. Mm-hmm. And he was talking about how a couple of the NBA veterans had been basically saying that this title should have an asterisk. The same conversation we were having.
Right.
So, but this is what he said though. He said, well, I don't 100% agree with that. He said, but being as though I used to play ball, he said they are right to an extent. He said, and I'm going to tell you why. He said, you'd be surprised at the difference it makes when you got to worry about traveling around to play, going across country to play, instead of sleeping in the same bed night in and night out. He said, and he made a real good point about something else too. He said, and you know what? Playing in front of a crowd of people will always trump playing in front of just an empty gym with screens up. He said, because he said Rondo is the best example of that. He said if Rondo was playing,
he got a 3-point out the ass out of nowhere. I don't know.
And that's what he was saying. He said that's why he got that 3. He said I feel as though he was knocking them threes down like that because there wasn't no added pressure, no heckling fans, no. He said all that shit matters, man. Well, you know you playing in front of people, and then there might be this one little section that's giving you hell all damn day. Every time you go down that end of the floor, they in your ear. You ain't got to worry about fighting that off. He said all that shit make a difference, bro. He said that's
for sure.
So
Definitely.
That's why I really can't get mad at Fabulous for saying it was summer league-ish.
Oh God. See, you know what though? Let me say this. Everybody had a chance to opt in or opt out, right? Once you opted in, you was in that motherfucker. You was in there. So let's not sit up here and try to see. I know where this is going. I already know where this is going. No. I mean, a chip is a chip is a chip. So let's say, all right, let me ask you a question. With everything that's going on with COVID, right? With nobody in the stands, you said it yourself. Bills Mafia would have got y'all, I guess, to win against us. I don't see that shit happening. But that type of shit, whatever, that's what you're saying right now. So at the end of the day, whatever, if y'all win the Super Bowl, let's say for shits and giggles, y'all win the Super Bowl, right? It happens. Y'all do it. Bam. Do we put an asterisk next to y'all name?
If we win,
do we put an asterisk next to the Dodgers for winning the World Series last night?
But see, now I don't see them playing the Super Bowl with an empty stadium, though.
Well, they say they're talking about right now is 20% at this point.
Yeah, you see what I'm saying? Like I don't see them doing that with a completely empty stadium. But I do believe that empty stadiums have definitely helped some teams this year. I think it has. I think it has helped, especially teams that starting rookie quarterbacks. Like, no disrespect to Justin Herbert.
Yeah. Because I'm like, ain't no way in hell, yo.
I mean, he might just be better than you thought he was, Chris, because you was talking shit about him.
No, fuck him. I don't believe in him. I'm telling you, I don't. I just don't. I just don't. I'm telling you, yo.
All right, well,
this shit get back normal.
You know what?
I saw something today, whatever, and it really pissed me off. Speaking of this fucking guy, they're putting him and who else is the other quarterback in this class, bro? That's doing pretty okay. Justin Herbert. Joe Burrow. They put Joe Burrow, so they reinvented the class of what was it? 03 with Roethlisberger, Eli, and Phillip Rivers. They put Tua as Phillip Rivers, and I'm like, you know what? I don't really like Tua, me personally.
The ball played like 3 snaps. We got to see what he got. We can't put him as anybody else.
I just really feel as though like he's kind of Drew Brees-ish without the actual Drew Brees like accuracy. That's just me personally. I feel like he gonna get hurt again.
But I thought accuracy was supposed to be his thing. I thought he was an accurate passer.
No. When you're playing with Alabama, we've seen. You know what? I'll put it to you this way.
He's college accurate.
Right. And to put it even further, I'm gonna say like this. He's like, and I'm about to say this, and I'm never repeating it again. He was around me one of them Florida State quarterbacks, who's great in college. They're great in college, and it's like when you get to the league, it's like a shell shock. It's like,
who might this be? Who we talking about right now? What Florida State quarterback?
I can say I could bring up names. Craig Cranes. No, not Craig Cranes. One bad.
Chris
Winky. I could bring up Charlie Ward. Kind of Wardish. A little Wardish.
Well, Ward. You know what though? I often wondered what would Ward had done had he decided that.
I don't think he would have done shit.
But
it was that scheme.
It's crazy. Well, it's crazy because I remember, right? I think it was at the time it was the Bucks, I believe, that was saying that they was going to
draft him.
They would draft him if he committed, to playing football.
Was that was the same draft with Dilfer, right?
Was it?
I think it was, yo. I think it was. Or maybe, you know what? I might be a year late on that one. No. Or was due for a year before. It's somewhere in between that time. It was somewhere in between that time. Because I remember Tampa Bay still had the tangerine uniforms, whatever. That was due for his first year.
Okay. Well, I think I don't know, man, because even with, I forget which team it was, even in the Canadian League, I remember they wanted him over there real bad too. And they said he would, man, they was like, yo, you'll run the same shit that you ran there. We won't change nothing. The same offense, and they was gonna get that ballpark ownership of the squad. I think I would have took that deal.
I mean, me personally, I would have.
I think I'd have took that.
Still pumping. I'd have been up. You know?
Exactly. So like,
I would have, but I think Ward knew it was the athletes around him. I think that's what he knew.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Think about it. Case in point. I mean, we got these guys like, let's team like Alabama. And they'll go out and have Julio Jones and O.J. Howard, and then have somebody else, but then they have Calvin Ridley sitting on the bench. And it's like, you have all this pro talent. So, Craig McElroy, this guy, I mean, where's he at now? I don't think he ever got drafted. Think about it. All Alabama quarterbacks for this run that they have, they're game managers. They never, I mean, they might show up on the stat sheet, whatever, because if I'm throwing to Julio Jones, I'm just throwing the ball to fuck it. Like, whatever.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, all I got to do is make sure he gets to a certain point. He's going to make me look good.
Right.
So, I mean, when you think about it, I mean, yeah, nah, man, I just really can't. Oh, man, it's kind of disheartening, man. It's really disheartening. Like, sometimes, and I kind of thought about Burrow for a second, but Burrow really did. He's showing his worth. He's showing his worth. He's showing his worth right now. Because even though they're losing, it's not because of him. It's just a bad situation.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But Herbert, fuck him. Fuck no. He's ass. I'm telling you. Bottom line is ass. I'm telling you.
Okay, I mean, you know, it's just gonna be interesting to keep.
Wait, how do we even get off the subject? Whatever. So, do you agree with me? Fuck KD. I mean, at this point, whatever. This nigga done changed his number. He didn't change. He got burner accounts. Like, we don't know what's going on with the boy. Like, he might have mental illness. I don't know. Well, if he does, I pray for him, whatever, and I'm there for him.
If that's the type shit he into, I ain't got no choice but to say fuck out of here with that. Like, 'cause I ain't with all that.
I mean, so, you know, I mean, like I said, like, I ain't fucking with ball, man. I'm cool with that. Like I said, I thank you for what you did for the franchise. I appreciate that. I know he's still one of the best scorers I've ever seen. But all this other little punk ass shit you doing, whatever, I can't fuck with it. So, we got that out of the way. Now, another good thing. We are going into a new segment on the reality realm. So this is called Stop Being Joe. Cut it out. JoJo Dancer, Josephina, females and males. Angelina Jolie. I mean, you know. And for y'all, if y'all know, whatever, Joe is a situation where as though when somebody's dicky.
Hard.
You know so, you know, for y'all that don't know, whatever, anybody that's watching this from Philly, you know exactly what we're talking about. But that's just like you dicking to the point where it's like, really? You all right? You okay? You want to pull it out real quick? Or you want to say grace before you do that? So I'm going to let you start this one off, bro. So you started off with, and I already know this is about to get crazy. Shannon Sharp, go ahead, let it run.
I mean, listen, man. All I'm saying is simply this. Good brother, when you played football, you were a hell of a tight end. I respect
Hall of Fame. No, we got to give him that Hall of Fame.
Respected the hell out of his game. Nobody cannot deny his body of work on the field. But for all of them blood, sweat, and tears he put in, all of that hard work he put in to be the success that he was, it seems like he's putting just as much hard work, blood, sweat, and tears in being a fuck Joe. My brother, by now, the entire world, anybody that owns a TV, a smartphone, whatever the fuck, we all know that you're in love with LeBron James. But
I don't understand.
But it's getting fucking ridiculous, bro. It's getting ridiculous. Like,
do LeBron even pay attention to the shit he be doing?
Man, I
don't think so.
To my knowledge, I ain't seen him at him or nothing. Like, I don't know what the fuck is going on.
Yo, that is crazy.
But when I saw that fucking episode where he was all like, "Come on, Brian, come on, bro." Like, bro, stop that shit. And I know you, and you know, you're a grown ass man, dog. You're a grown ass man. Jonas never prospers. Nothing never. I've been saying this my entire life. Nothing good comes out of being the fuck Joe. That shit blows up in your face time and again. And right now, bro, you soak Joe to the point where it's just downright pornographic. It's like you know what I'm saying? It's like you're using the airwaves, whether it be social media, television. You're doing a lot of cyber sucking. You know what I'm saying? The tweets and the posts, like the meetings, like you're cyber sucking. And let me get more in depth with that. Cyber sucking is where you're using these means of electronics to suck a man's dick. That's all you cyber sucking, bro. Stop that dumb shit, man. Cut that shit out. Cut it out. I don't like to see brothers go out like that. And Kendrick Perkins. I'm starting to throw that in there too. I mean, I ain't gonna get.
Oh, you put on a KP though?
Man, he in there too. He is. He in there too. Both of these motherfuckers, man. It's a damn.
LeBron had gave him like a 10-day contract to get into the playoffs one year or whatever, and maybe that's what I don't fucking know.
Man, he been
wait.
But he been cyber sucking. He been cyber sucking since LeBron dunked on his ass.
That's one, and for two, whatever. Kendrick Perkins was on our squad when we lost to LeBron in the fucking finals. So what the fuck is wrong with you, dog? Like, yo, this man. I mean, we lost 4-1. We got obliterated by final standards. We got obliterated. I don't understand what's the point of you just riding with this bull so hard and shit, whatever, and then you attack. That's another person that attacked KD for no reason. Well, KD is sensitive, whatever. Remember that whole thing that was going on with the who's the Mr. Thunder, and Perkins said Westbrook.
Right.
Then they went through that back and forth, but KD kind of played me. He was like, "Yeah, when we needed you, you averaged 2 points and 3 rebounds in the fucking finals."
I remember that. I do remember that.
It's not like, yo, like you talking shit, whatever, like, but I mean, what did you really do to help?
Nothing.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm kind of with you on the Kendrick Perkins thing, like, yo,
and all he doing right now, like his man Shannon, is a whole bunch of cyber sucking. See, I'm gonna need these niggas to stop that shit, man. The shit is fraud. So you saying they hoard out? man, they some tramp ass motherfuckers, man. Both of them. They should both be walking Sunset Boulevard looking for LeBron with high heels and skirts on. Straight up drag. And that's reality.
Yo, that's crazy as shit, dog. Yo, man. And you know, though, on both of them accounts, whatever, I can say I get it. Because Shannon Sharp, like, he be like, I don't know if it's a moniker of the show with that is Undisputed, right?
I believe so.
Yeah, like, I don't know if it's a moniker. Like, he just does things, and I'm like, yo, you're trying to be like Stephen A. Smith, and Stephen A. Smith is irritating as fuck. I mean, we all know this. But at least he has objective opinion. Like, he's going to tell you what he feels. That's the way I feel about him. And if somebody is wrong, he going to go at them. Even though if he might have praised him the week before, that shit was wrong. But Shannon is like, LeBron can do no wrong.
Exactly.
And it's kind of like, nah, the nigga fucked up this game, whatever. Like, yo, that's his fault. Like, go James. Like, nobody, you making up names for him that he's not even accepting, and he probably not even talking to you.
Stop being Joe, my brother. Stop being Joe.
Now, granted, that's a different level. We don't know if they talk or not, but I've never seen them interact on social media. Because for all the praise you give this man, he should be like, "Oh, at Shannon Sharp, appreciate you, bro. Appreciate you." He don't do none of that.
Not that I've seen.
So I don't know. Now, Kendrick Perkins, I think that's a problem with somebody giving him the access to talk when he wasn't okay. You came in, I think you came out of high school, if I'm not mistaken. You came in under Kevin Garnett. Okay, cool, whatever. Boom, boom. They let you start after a little while. Because, you were a bruiser. But my thing with him is, though, is like, yo, you didn't really do anything. You wasn't Kevin Garnett on that Boston team. You wasn't Paul Pierce. You wasn't Ray Allen. Nor was you fucking Rondo. So, let's cut that out. You wasn't even fucking James Posey. So, you didn't really do shit to contribute, but maybe get 5 fouls on somebody or 6 fouls and, get a little. Sometimes those guys get underappreciated, but now you're making it to be where it's going to start digging into your game. So, I can agree with you, bro. Yeah, both of them are definitely, I'm going to say Shannon Sharp is JoJo Dancer. He's definitely dancing around, JoJoing. And Kendrick Perkins gotta be Joe Carter. Gotta be Joe Carter from the Blue Jays. Joe Carter. Now, mine's is probably a little bit more deeper, and I feel some type of way about this guy. Jason Whitlock. You fat, Chuck Rock-looking motherfucker. Explain this to me, bro. You hated on everything. Everything that, and I ain't gonna say everything, but I'm gonna say 90% of what black athletes have done, no matter what sport, whatever. You always playing devil's advocate. You interviewed the president. I mean, do you have any? Is anybody gonna just drop dick in your mouth? I mean, I'm kind of confused. It seems like any interview you get, whatever, you hype that person up, you hype him up. Or even when he was on, I think it was Fox Sports 1 with Marcellus Wiley, you hype it up. And you always going against the culture. Bro, at the end of the day, matter of fact, I'm going to make a prediction. By the time 2021 come around, he's not going to be around. And I hope they're able to pump all the fucking nut out your motherfucking system that you intook during these time over these last 7-8 years, because you've been doing this shit for a while, bro. Cut it out, man. Like, yo, this shit is fucking corny. It's corny as fuck. If that's what you want to be remembered by or whatever, and I understand, I get it. You got a contract to fulfill. You got this to do and that to do, whatever. But be real with yourself at the same time. Be real with yourself. Because at the end of the day, all you is a personality. And that can get canceled real fucking quick. We've seen it time after time after time after time.
No doubt.
So, I mean, I just really feel as though you suck anybody dick that will give you a check. I mean, you an Instagram model at this point. Don't you run around here with some fucking pumps on and some Fashion Nova shit on, whatever, and just display your body. I mean, fuck it, go ahead. Stand for something. If you can't do that, then step the fuck off. Shit. So, with that being said, I am done with that. Yo, I can't even watch an episode with Jason Whitlock ever again. I can't. And I used to actually watch it, and I'm like, maybe I'm tripping. Like, yo, what's up with him? Like, and people be getting on him, and I'm like, nah, but let's see what he got to say back. Really nothing but a bunch of bullshit.
Exactly.
Really nothing but a bunch of bullshit and a bunch of, I ain't even want to say the word, but you already know where I'm going with this, whatever. So
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yo, like, bro, like, you gotta have some type of, if you gotta have some type of morals or whatever. Because you know what? Once they get tired of that, and that era and that lane is done with, which I think is, I hope, and I think is about to be done with, what do we need you for? Now you got to come back and circle back around to the LeBron Jameses and the You know what I'm saying? The Maverick Carter's like, hey man, I need a job. You serious? Didn't you talk shit about me for like 8 years straight? Oh, you need a job.
Shit crazy, bro.
I'm just saying, whatever, when you think about things, whatever, because these two dudes, whatever, is about to take over, and I applaud it, whatever. I wish there was more of them. Even think about it. What if, what's the boy name? Medias. I can't remember his name right now. You know what I'm talking about. The boy who built his own studio in Atlanta. His own movie production joint.
Oh, you talking about Tyler Perry?
Yeah, Tyler Perry. So what if Tyler Perry say, you know what? You can say something that offended me. I'm kind of cool. But now, oh, you know what, bro? Yo, wait. I got to get into this, bro. I got to get into this, man. And it's something you're going to feel, whatever. Something you're going to feel. All right, so we off the books right now. We off the books. After this, we're going to wrap that up. I know you remember this guy, Mike Geronimo.
Yeah, no doubt.
Did you see the joint with him and Nori? I ain't gonna promote the joint on here, whatever.
I didn't see that,
bro. Man, oh man! When I tell you some things that were said on that joint, first of all, it was 4 hours long, so you know it was going off, and some things about some people that were said that I kind of knew, but it was confirmed from him. And I won't say it was confirmed, whatever, because what he was saying, it's no way this man could be lying. Mm-hmm. I'm just going to say this, whatever. Yo, man, look, Mike Geronimo, man, if you watching this joint, whatever, hey, listen, man, I got mad, yo, I ain't no New York nigga, but I'm talking your lingo. I got mad respect for you, bro, because you went in and to the point, he went in so bad, whatever, to the person that was with him and was trying to calm him down. He was like, man, I don't give a fuck. Like, they ain't affecting my life no more. I'm speaking my truth.
Right.
And you know what? I got to say, whatever, it's weird. Some people you would think that was fucked up back in them times, and you know what them times are, like 95, 96, 90, all them years, whatever, they really wasn't fucked up. They was trying to help him. But it was one person that was trying to hold him down. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, don't do this, do that. But this person, whatever, wound up getting fucked in the end. So I just want to, I don't even know where that came from. I probably should have told you that offline, whatever. Fuck it. We got a podcast, some shit, whatever. Needs to be talking about, hey, listen, look, if anybody has any love for old school hip hop, holla at Mike Geronimo, man. Holla at him, man. He's going through a lot, whatever. I don't know if he's stable or not right now, whatever, but he's still alive. And I'm saying, get this man his flowers while he was around.
No doubt.
You know what I'm saying? So, hey, listen, Mike Geronimo, man. And as a matter of fact, I didn't know him and Pop was cool. It goes into that too. Mm. That's something we probably would have never knew.
Okay.
So, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, like, yo, it was a lot of things that was going on around those years, whatever, leading up to the death of both Big and Pop, whatever, that it'll make sense to you once you hear it.
Right.
But anyways, man, listen, look, we're going to go ahead and wrap this up. Like I said, man, look, if anybody holler at Mike Geronimo on Instagram, I don't know his Instagram tag, whatever, I'll put it in the comments, whatever, after this episode, and I'll pin it. And we got to, you know what I'm saying, show him some love, man, because don't look like he's doing bad, but however, he has a lot of knowledge, whatever, and a lot of things that people, you know what I'm saying, you know, just kind of threw him under the dirt. You know what I'm saying? So, go ahead, bro. I'm going to let you go ahead and close it down, brother, as you always do.
Once again, I just want to say how much we love y'all for kicking it with a couple of brothers who put it down like no other. It's your boy, Reality Ron Bullard, my man, Chris Black. When you need a reality check, the reality realm is where you want to be at. We'll be back next week in the building, God willing, and that's reality.
I'm never sleeping, cause sleeping is the cause of your death. Live by the code till I take my last breath. I'm never sleeping, I hustle while you rest. We from the cooking still ain't nothing left.